in 1 year we have many lakhs of cases. Like for example, in Supreme Court, if we have 23 or 59,000 cases, in high courts we have lakhs of cases which we have to solve. Even if people have faith in this Supreme Court, it's just an indicator, because we all feel that it has to be solved, because this law or this law is not just about a sovereign function, but it is also an essential service. So I would like to know, what is your vision to solve this kind of problem that we are facing years back?
First and foremost, I completely agree. I mean, your question had a certain ethical statement, and I completely agree with you. And I'll give you a concrete example. What happens if a marital couple gets into a matrimonial, dispute? They may be 26, 28 when they get into a dispute. If they don't see an end to their dispute until they turn 40, what happens to that couple? By the time you are 40, you have completely changed into a new life, right? So I completely agree with you. Or suppose in a state like Uttar Pradesh, a crime takes place in the 1980s, and the appeal of the accused is still to see the light of the day. There you have, again, a complete failure of justice, both to society and to the accused. Society has a vital stake, and the accused has a stake in their own liberty. Now, what I want to do is to very briefly answer your question by telling you that last year, 61,000 cases were filed in the Supreme Court. 34 judges in 2024 disposed of 59,700 cases. So the disposal of cases in the Supreme Court was almost at par with the filing, give or take 1,000 cases. But there is so much that we can do, so much that courts can't do. What we can't do is to increase our own infrastructure. The judge-to-population ratio in India is abysmally low. We require new courts, we require new infrastructure, we require additional judges. But there again, the problem is you also need good judges. You just don't need to fill up positions, right? You need to have competent judges, trained judges. Technology, which I spoke about, has a very vital role to play. You can use artificial intelligence not to decide cases. I'm very reluctant about allowing AI to take control over the decisions of cases. But you can certainly use AI for better knowledge management, better management of caseloads, by grouping cases together which have common issues. And a lot of work has been done on this front. There's been a digital transformation of the Indian judiciary. A lot of it, of course, is to take the work of the courts to the homes of people. For instance, we have been live streaming cases. So everything that happens in the Supreme Court, particularly in the important cases, is taken to people. People can watch what is going on. We are translating judgments of the Supreme Court, which were only in English, into every Indian language recognized by the Constitution, using AI-assisted software. So some of these are initiatives to take the work of the court to the people at large. But yes, I think the answer really to your question has to be that governments have to make proper allocations in terms of budgetary resources to the Indian judiciary. Once that is done, I think a large part of this issue would be dealt with effectively.